Let's see, we'll try again. Trying to join, but it didn't work. That's the Big Echo joining in the live. If you guys are in the music business, you know Ecolab. This is one of the guys that created reggaeton music, and that's my partner at the studio. So you should guys check it out. Miami. We're gonna have you follow. We're gonna be posting the studio. You should go check it out too.
Echo.
Yeah.
Echo, yeah, for sure.
We'll show you. It's
reggaeton.
amazing. So if you guys are in the music business, I'm gonna just come in and record something in an amazing professional recording studios. You're gonna just shoot me a text through the DM, and then we'll hook you up with Echo and the Echo team, and you'll see the lab in Miami. It's pretty amazing.
Have you recorded?
I recorded before. I have not recorded yet in that studio, but you know, I'm partners in the studio, and if you want to record super surround Atmos, that's pretty insane. It's really good. So today we're going to be talking about some new technology that we are using that is going to allow us to really analyze your body contour. You know, and I think you really want to hear that, and also we'll show you some other of the cool stuff that we have with simulations and things.
Yeah, for sure. And if you have any questions, we'll try to get to as many of them as we can. If you want to ask them live, even better.
By the way, if you have questions that we have not answered or we are done, yes, you have the chat bot. It's called the Top Bot, and we've been training. Let me see if I'm going to put it up in there so we can find it. I'm going to, let's see, what is the Top Bot?
So Top Bot is our virtual, basically ask any question you want, and Top Bot is programmed and very smart and will answer, you know, to the best of its ability.
Yeah, so you see here, it's you probably, I don't know if you saw it, but we posted at the last live, we posted the phone number. You can text that number and it will answer pretty much any questions you know, that you have, like the typical questions. How do I sleep after a mommy makeover? How do you know, what if I do this? How long do I have to, how many massages do I need? How long do I have to wear the BBL pillow? You can just ask all those questions, and it's been trained by us. So it's AI, but also has training, and it will answer things. So you can also say, how do I get a consultation? And you get the Top Bot will send you the link. So my surgery is on the 20th of June with you guys. Yay, Jessica, we're looking forward to seeing you. So you'll get ready. It's gonna be nice, and the weather is actually pretty decent. It's a little bit rainy, but you know, it's kind of the way it is in Florida. We can't complain.
Yeah, absolutely. No, you'll love it. It'll rain for a second and it's done.
Also, you guys should check this website, the new website. And I know if you noticed that we have a new website. So if you want to do a consultation, you can go to the plastic surgery section or to the med spa section. You can go to book now, and then here it will tell you to get a free consultation, submit the form, fill out this quick form here, and then it will be you know, just taking you through the consultation process. Internet is a little slow today, but so what else? What else is around here? Let's do it's a lot of waving.
Yeah, let's see these questions if we can answer a few.
Yeah. Maybe we'll ask Top Bot. Let's see. Good. Let's see if we have.
So somebody asked in Spanish for a tummy tuck, how many weeks to take off work, I'm assuming. So that's a Top Bot question.
Yeah, that is a Top Bot question.
Let's ask Top Bot.
And you can ask in Spanish or in Russian or in French or whatever language you speak. So, para un... Lo voy a escribir aquí para darme vuelta. Ok, vamos a escribirlo en español. Para un tummy tuck, how many days para un tummy tuck, ¿cuántos días tengo que estar, ¿cómo dice? Fuera del trabajo.
Yep.
Okay. Let's try trabajo. we are asking our AI trained TopBot en Español the question. So let's see what it says. How much time do I need to take off for off work for a tummy tuck? That was a question. We put it in Spanish. It takes maybe like a minute, and then it will, because it's still writing. The TopBot also writes, so it's writing. We have to give it a minute.
Texas girl, hi. She says hi. Somebody asked about alternatives to surgical labiaplasty. There are, and it depends. There are some, fat grafting is one of them. Depends, once again, on how much skin removal that you need. There are also some skin tightening procedures out there that you can do with radiofrequency and so forth, but it really depends. But there are options, yes. I'm banned on TikTok, or I would show results. Texas girl, we were banned as well, and we have a feeling maybe this afternoon we will be banned.
Hopefully, yeah.
too.
Hopefully,
let's see. Scroll up, answer
pain.
my question, says Megan. Let's see, Megan. Oh, there we go. Can't wait to rebook. I can do it 6 months postpartum, right?
Yes. 6 months postpartum should be good.
You should ideally have, depending on your procedures, stop breastfeeding the past at least 3 months or so. So I don't know if that's the same as you.
That's so if you're considering obviously breast surgery, that's a good point. You should have, I say, at least 4 months of no breastfeeding if you're considering a breast procedure.
3 or 4, yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's a good point, because if maybe you did not breastfeed, but if you did, and you're having breast surgery, then you have to stop, because the breast changes a lot after you stop. So yeah.
There you go, Megan.
Delia Occhionero is here too. Hola Delia, qué bueno que estás aquí. María Delia. A ver, yo me hice el Mami Makeover, pero cuando me paro derecha, el ombligo se me estira muy hacia arriba. Puedo sentir muy estirado, que me molesta. ¿Se puede corregir? Es probable que se pueda corregir. Habría que verlo. Nos tendrías que mandar una consulta gratuita y nosotros ahí te responderemos qué es lo que se puede hacer. A ver. What are the risks of taking steroids prior to surgery? There are many risks of taking steroids prior to surgery, and we're usually, when you say steroids, we assume you're taking, like prednisone or hydrocortisone or one of those medications that are usually used as immunosuppressants when you have like autoimmune condition like lupus or similar. So what happens, the same problem, or the same way the steroids prevent your body attacking you, they also prevent healing. Okay, because the healing process is an inflammatory process, and the steroids prevent the inflammatory process, so prevents healing. So that means that if you are on steroids, there is more chances that, first of all, you catch an infection because you are immunosuppressed, and also the healing process is slower, and you might have wound dehiscence or incisional dehiscence and issues just like those. So that's the main thing with steroids. Yeah. I mean, there's other issues and more advanced that doesn't come, but those are, I think, the most common issues that we can discuss. And if you are taking steroids, our advice is that you stop taking steroids for about 4 weeks before surgery, and then you restart them no sooner than 2 weeks after surgery. Until we make sure that everything is pretty well healed and you don't have any problems. But that's the idea. So hopefully you can stop them if you need surgery.
Brittany6 says, when I get my BBL done, how would you know how much fat will go to my butt? So great question. Yeah, because everybody sometimes says, hey, well, my friend had, this much fat in her buttocks. Why did I only get this much? So if you're just getting lipo with BBL and not, a big mommy makeover, it really depends on how much volume we can fit. We try to put, as long as that's the look you're looking for, as much fat as we can to accommodate, but not everybody's buttocks, everybody's different, their anatomy is different. So once we see the fat is starting to kind of come out. It can't take anymore. We see signs on your skin that, you know, that your buttock can't take any more fat. That's it. No matter how much more we put in, it's just going to come out, and it actually becomes dangerous too. So we try to put, if that's what you're looking for, as much fat as we can to accommodate. And if at the end of the day, or once you're healed, it's not the volume you want, you can always come back, you know, and do a second round. That's what a lot of people do.
Yeah, and I always say, this is a great question, because I always say that you have 4 factors or 4 main factors that affect that particular topic. So I always say it's the amount of fat that you have and the amount of fat that survives after the procedure, you know. So there are things that affect each one of that. But, you know, if you're on the let's say on the overweight side, then you have probably more than enough fat. So also, if a lot of fat goes away, then you're probably going to have less of a result. The way that you can control that is following our post-op recommendations, doing the massages, you know, the compression. Also, you know, just don't smoking, don't sitting on your butt, and doing a lot of those things. Then, if the surgeon knows what they're doing, you know, in here you won't have the problem. But, you know, if the surgeon doesn't know what they're doing, or they don't know where to inject or how to inject, on one hand could be dangerous, on the other hand, you know, you can get a result that you have. But that is actually not BBLs are not like a super complex advanced procedures, you know, so your surgeons most likely knows what they're doing. I think the most restrictive of all is how elastic your skin is. You know, if your skin is really tight, no matter how much fat you have or how much fat survives or how good the surgeon is, you can not get like a good expansion. So sometimes those patients that have already like a super flat butt is because their skin is so tight that sometimes we cannot really make, you know, like a ginormous improvement, and it's just because the restriction of the skin elasticity. So that's always something that we really emphasize to the patients. We cannot predict before looking at how you look, you know. And today I saw a lady, one of the procedures, BBLs that I did today. She showed me some wish pics, and wish pics are great because it allows me to communicate. So I told her, listen, like her, you will not, your skin will not stretch like this person. I already know it. You know, I can tell you 100%, you will never look like her. You're gonna look a lot better. You maybe look like this one, you know, that she showed me. So that's why it's important for you to bring your wish pics so we can have that discussion and tell you what we can and what we cannot do. And if we're both in agreement with that, I think we're both gonna be happy. So it's
but really good. Important, your anatomy and your post-op regimen. We can put the most amount of fat. If you're a smoker, you're not, you know, maintaining a good diet, you're doing all the wrong things, that fat isn't going to live and you won't get the results you want. So we're just doing half the job. The rest is up to you. That's what I say.
Irreplaceable is saying, hello, how soon can I get a tummy tuck and muscle repair after my consultation? Usually as soon as a month, more or less. It all really depends on how soon can you get the pre-op workup, you know, like the lab work and all of that. I mean, it can be even sooner than that, you know, but not sooner than 2 weeks. You know, I would say that if you send the consultation today, you should get a quote by later today, tomorrow, and then we will, you know, you can go from there. But if you get all your stuff really quickly and you're healthy and you don't have any significant medical problems, then you could probably get your procedure within probably 3 weeks. I think we have, I think 3 weeks or 4 weeks. That will be the soonest. And we can see, depending on what we're doing, you know, sometimes if it's just like a tummy tuck, then it's possible to put it in between other cases. If it's a very complex procedure with multiple procedures, sometimes depending on availability of time.
Yeah, and there are people who don't get things done in time or it gets delayed, so there are openings that show up on the schedule. Just ask the coordinator if there are any, if you want to be bumped up.
Yeah, for breast lifting and silicone, do the internal bra. Yes, I agree with you. I think the internal bra is the way to go because it's gonna make your procedure more durable. It's gonna last you much longer. For breast lifting with silicone, do you do an internal bra support? Yes, we do. We do, and we recommend it. For breast lift with implants, breast lift without implants, and breast reductions. Occasionally a breast augmentation depending on your skin, but yeah, we definitely recommend that. Let's see. Breezy Mom is here. Let's see if she is.
I think she said she was going to show her results.
Yay! Let's see if she can join us here. What else? Hello. Let me see.
Hey,
How are you?
can you see me?
I can. Let me see. I can see you. Yes.
You can see. Okay, I just wanted to jump on real quick to show you.
That's amazing. Let
Alright.
me. I'm gonna put you
But
here
it-
in the big screen in the back.
Yeah.
Let's see. Are you there? Are you there? Here you go. Perfect. Can you see yourself? Yeah. Perfect.
God, I look terrible. Can you hear me okay?
Awesome.
Okay, I'll show you later.
Stop the volume. Tell us what did you have done?
And when?
Tell everybody.
I had Lipo 360, J Plasma, and Avivia.
That's awesome. And when was this?
September the 1st last year,
Awesome.
so 9 months.
9 months. Yeah.
Okay, I'll show you.
But you need the Zoso
I
feed
know,
stage.
the stand.
See?
Let's see. Yeah, we can see now. Yeah, perfect. Oh, you have some curves. That's awesome. What do you have?
Yeah.
A super tan? Looks like you have a super tan in there. Oh, I'm sorry. There you go.
Can you see? Or-
Yeah,
We did.
Yeah,
That
we
was
saw it.
great.
It was amazing. You have beautiful curves. That is
Oh,
amazing.
Thanks to you.
Yeah, that's awesome. So how was your process here? How, what do you think about, you were last September, you were at the new hotel too already, so how was that?
Yeah, I was at the news.
Oh no, we lost her. We got disconnected. Let's see, hopefully she can rejoin.
Yeah, but she looked super happy
Yeah.
and looked great.
Yeah, she looks so
That
beautiful
was
curves.
good.
I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna share my screen again. Let's see, we share this screen and then later we share the other screen. Awesome. Yeah, she looks awesome. And that, it's awesome how they wear the tight clothing and now
Yeah.
you can see the beautiful curves.
Show the curves.
What is the risk of having surgery with Crohn's disease? The risk of, the main risk of having surgeries, I guess, with Crohn's disease is just having any issues with Crohn's disease because you're going to have to stop some of the medication. So you have to be very carefully evaluated by your Crohn's specialist, and then to see if you can actually stop the medications that treat it. It depends a lot on how severe your Crohn's disease is. Crohn's disease is what we were discussing before about like one of these autoimmune diseases that you're probably taking steroids for or other medications for immunosuppressants. So so that depends a lot on the severity of your disease and if you can stop taking those immunosuppressants. For recovery, do you recommend ozone, laser therapy, or and tapping? I think all of those therapies, as well as like cavitation and ultracavitation and with ultrasound, are great to remodel your tissues for fibrosis. But then I would recommend to start that after a month. Once everything, most of your swelling is gone, your fibrosis is forming, then you want to start all those medications. And I think yes, they definitely really do really good. Carboxy therapy is also a good one.
That's a great one.
Yeah. So carboxy therapy, cavitation, tapping obviously helps too. Ozone and laser, I know they do it. I have not a lot of evidence on it, but it can hurt if you do it after a month.
So let's see, somebody asked difference between a mini tummy tuck and a regular tummy tuck. Great top bot question.
That's right.
But we'll answer it for you anyways. Mini tummy tuck, we usually don't address your muscles. We don't tighten that, the muscles, so to say, the fascial layer above it. With a regular tummy tuck, we usually go about hip to hip because we want to get all that extra skin. We don't want dog ears. You have a good amount of laxity. Mini tummy tuck is usually for people with just a little bit of laxity in their lower abdomen, not that much in their upper. We can get away with a smaller incision where you won't have dog ears. and you don't need the sort of plication getting that muscle back together. So it is, even though the names are similar, they are pretty different procedures in terms of, you know, the surgery itself and recovery. So not everybody's a candidate for a mini tummy tuck.
Yeah, I think the best thing you can do is send us a consultation, and then we will, you know, if you go back again here, book now, and send the consult, quick form, we can tell you exactly if you're a good candidate for that or not. Let's see, Racy Mommy, thank you, you're awesome. I hear her internet connection wasn't good, that's why you dropped, but that's okay. We appreciate very much.
Thank you.
You know,
you look great.
logging in, and you look fantastic. My results are great, but I wish I had a smaller waist. Good. Well, one of the things that you can do to improve your waist, I'm not sure exactly what's your BMI, but then after the procedure, if you should be on a normal BMI, and if you tend to have you have the tendency to have central obesity, you have to go on the lower range of BMI. So maybe like 21, 22 of BMI. And I can guarantee you that anybody with a BMI of 21 or 22 is going to have a pretty small waist, especially after the procedures with us. We can always see your case, and if you do the follow-ups, we'll tell you if you will benefit from some more lipo.
Somebody, Ferrari. Oh, okay, I know Ferrari.
Yeah,
She came on the live a couple weeks ago. So, how do you deal with anxiety leading up to surgery? I know there has to be other girls that nerves go wild.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good question.
Absolutely.
First of all, it's totally normal.
Correct.
Everybody has it, but you can always talk to us. I think that helps a lot. Any other suggestions?
Well, I think a few things. Talking to other people that went through this, especially with us, will help a lot. I know there's Facebook groups and things like that. That is very helpful. And another thing that I can tell you is that we put such a big investment in safety that, you know, you should, you know, besides the nervousness, the normal nervousness that will take going through a surgical procedure, you should be very well reassured that you're going to be very well taken care of, extremely safe environment, you know, and knowledgeable, you know, professionals, all the way from the surgeons to the people that is dealing with you at the hotel, our anesthesia providers. Everybody here has a ton of experience. The people that, you know, that is going to be caring for you later, both the Med Miami team and our post-op team, you know, the massage therapy. So I don't think you can get this stressful situation better than here at Top Aesthetics. That is something that you're going to have nerves for sure, you know, that's for sure, but you should be reassured about the fact that here we are cool people and we do the safest thing possible. So it'll be a good experience, as good as it can be, you know.
Safety is huge, especially, you know, here in, you know, South Florida, and you want to make sure that, you know, you're in good hands, and you really are here. We try to, that's part of our whole spiel here, is safety is always number one for us here. So
I didn't have surgery yet. I'm very small. I just have an issue with skin. So we would like to see your photos and submit a free consultation. This is one of the things that Dr. Nasseri was saying right now about patient maybe being a candidate for a mini tummy tuck. You know, I don't know. We'll see. If it's just skin, a little bit of skin in the lower portion of the belly, and that's what you want, then maybe that's a good idea. But we'll see. We do all ranges of patients here. It's very small, very large.
Somebody asked about Crohn's, a risk for having a tummy tuck. I think we touched up on that. So that's kind of good. What are the risks of mesh? Have you had any infection or issues?
That's a good question. You know, the mesh doesn't really increase your risk for infections. Just let's say that you're using breast implants. Breast implants itself is a little bit more risky in terms of infections, and adding the mesh doesn't increase the risk. That risk for particular, it's just the fact that you're going to use an implant that makes it. If you're not using an implant, the mesh does not increase the risk for infections. Now, the mesh that we use is an absorbable mesh. It goes away. You know, so if you handle things properly and you do sterile technique and you do the things right, it should not increase your risk for infection. And it goes away, so it becomes part of your tissues. So that's good, unlike implants.
Let's see. Somebody asked, how many surgeries a day do you do at Top Aesthetics? Is there a limit?
Any limit of what?
Surgeries a day at Top Aesthetics. They were asking how many we do.
Yeah,
So
whatever we can do
very
safely.
dependable on the day, but also, yeah.
Yeah, so whatever we can safely do, we'll do. You know, and it depends if you're doing one procedure or multiple procedures on the same patient. So one thing that we do here is we're very efficient and very safe. So
Alejandra asked one question. I did Lipo 360 with BBL in January. I'm guessing this year. When can I do it again? Usually a year is when we like, you know, for you to come back, do your repeat Lipo. It can be sometimes, you know, a month here, a month there, closer or whatnot, but a year would be perfect to get that all that swelling and inflammation and, you know, fibrosis to sort of soften.
Debbie's asking if we offer the carboxy here at the spa. We know it's a great question. We don't yet. The problem with us is most of our patients are not from Florida, and maybe we should start doing that for our Florida patients because all of these therapies you usually want to start doing them maybe like about 3-4 weeks after the procedure. You know, so most of our patients are not here by then, but we still have a significant number of patients from around the area that they could use it, but we don't have it, but we're happy to refer you to people that
a lot of
that do
places
it.
are doing it now that if you just search you'll get it. Somebody asked where are we located. I'm assuming we're in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, so right between Miami and Palm Beach and Boca, just a few minutes from the Fort Lauderdale airport.
We're about 10 to 15 minutes from Florida airport, about 40 minutes 35-40 minutes from the Miami airport, so a little bit north from Miami. What else? 7 months post-ops. Haven't done massages or anything since 4 months post-op and lipo and hips. Things could now that be beneficial. Well, I mean, if you've done it for 4 months after surgery, that's great. You know, I mean, if you're at 7 months, you don't necessarily have to continue with the massages. Some patients continue to wear the faja. I think that the faja is beneficial. The longer you wear it, the better it is. You know, if you can wear it for a full year, that's amazing. But I think the massages, we usually recommend 10 to 20 after the procedure. That usually finishes within 2 or 3 months. So if you did 4 months of that, it's amazing.
And it really helps. And special massages, not the ones you go and get a nice deep tissue Swedish. We don't want you to get those yet.
So should we show that?
Sure, we'll get back to the questions in a bit.
Okay, so we have some cool stuff that we're gonna share with you that we are.
You think the world is ready?
No, it will never be ready. The world. So
to see Dr. Palladino.
There is some new technology around there that is super cool. I'm gonna show you a video. Hopefully you can see it there. It's kind of funny, but if you didn't see it here, then you can go because we just posted it today.
There was a post on it on the Top Aesthetic Instagram, but
let me see. So we're using this technology. I'm gonna show you here. It's a suit that you actually buy it straight from the company. You buy this body suit, and then it comes with a little holder. I'll show you right now. It comes with a little holder for your phone, and it takes automatic pictures in different positions. So it measures your body circumference at many levels, your arms, your waist, your hips, your boobs, everything. So it's gives you a very, very detailed analysis of your contour. So if you do that before surgery and after surgery, then you can see how much your body actually changed. And I'm gonna show you how it looks in this video. Let's see if it plays. So here we have our suit. This is the top. And this is the bottom. Now we're gonna put on the suit. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. And that's it.
Oh,
once
man.
you put the suit on, now you're ready to take your measurements. Now the box also includes a little holder for your phone. So this is important to understand because you have to take this cutout from here, you remove it just like that, and then this is what's going to hold your phone on a table.
There you go.
Yes. Now, you fold that insert just like so, and then you put your phone right here on the table. You download the app, and you're ready to scan your body measurements. this is very impressive. So now I can look through the different measurements, both for body fat percentage, 20%, maybe, shoulders width, 17.4 inches, upper arm length, and this is the circumference actually. The triceps, I need to work on my biceps and triceps. I'm gonna start my workouts, by the way. And this is the different ones. This is amazing. The chest. This is amazing. This is what we want to see. The hips, the waist and the hips. And then we can calculate the waist to hip ratio. And then we can also measure our thighs and calves. This is amazing. So let's go back to the full body and let's start playing with it. Now that we show you the scans and how it's done, this is an amazing tool and you can follow your progress inch by inch. This is impressive. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There you go.
Dr.
Best
Palladino.
actor. I got an Oscar after that. At least. You know?
That was
I
great.
know that.
That
There you
was
go.
great.
So we're gonna show you, and this is a technology that you can access now. You just go to sosofit.com and actually you can purchase this suit and start taking your measurements. Now, the cool thing about this is that if you are one of our patients and you do this and you're consistent with your follow-ups and you send us your measurements, at a year we'll give you the money back for the suit.
Yeah,
So it's
that's
going to be
the
free to
promotion
you.
we have for that.
But you really have to stick to the follow-ups and to send out your measurements. But it'll be cool to see how much improvement you got from your body contour.
Yeah, really cool. And the good thing is it comes with that little stand, so it helps with your post-op photos, pre-op photos, to get that simulation, nice and right. So it's awesome. We're just rolling this out, and as you saw, Dr. Palladino's measurements. We're going to be measuring him on a semi-monthly basis to see if he's actually working out or not.
Yeah, that's right. So at the moment, it's gonna be on the website. It's also Fit. It's 20. It's $99.
Is it live?
$99 or $98, and then we will give you a full refund at a year once you completed your follow-ups. Okay, so that's why it's going to be the usage for this technology, and I think it's going to be amazing.
I'm getting a lot of questions about location. Nurse Ria asks, would we work on a patient who has a history of a PE?
We have to evaluate your case, but yeah, so we do and we have.
Like why it happened,
right?
When.
We do a very exhaustive preoperative evaluation, and you will have to have also ultrasounds before and after surgery that we will perform here, if that's the case. But best thing you can do is just submit your consultation.
Well, where are we located? We answer that with the Lebanese flag there too. All right.
Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Yep, it's me. Appreciate that. Sylvia asks, where are we located? And Miss Milena asks, how many lipos on the abdomen can you do after time?
Yeah.
Good question.
It's not like a set number, but most likely no more than 3, because at a certain point you will start running into issues or becoming a little bit more risky. So I would say, while there is not a set amount, it varies person by person. We would like to see your case and tell you if you're a candidate for it or not. So yeah, send us a free consultation and we'll let you know. But I don't think, what do you think?
Yeah, it's just the reason where we sometimes are iffy about the number of times. Every time you do a liposuction, what happens is your body, it forms scar tissue, right? And when you come back, this is why we say wait a year, because we want some of that scar tissue to soften. But the more times you do it, your abdomen starts becoming more and more kind of like cement or concrete. And the risk of doing lipo after that just becomes more traumatic. There's more bleeding. You get a chance for more contour irregularities or, you know, the lumpy bumpiness. So really what we're trying to avoid is, you know, not a great result or complications. So send in your form, your consultation form, your pictures. Let's take a look and kind of assess from there, you know. Monica asks, would you do a 360 lipo on tummy tuck on a woman, 180 pounds, 5'2"? So we really need to see your photos. Send those in. I mean, unless you have any contraindications, I don't see why not, but send those photos and we'll go from there.
It's very also dependent on how is your fat distribution, you know. So if you have this distributed fat evenly on your body with bigger legs, not so much. Now, if you have central obesity where most of your fat is located in the tummy, well, you might have to lose a little more weight than what you are right now, you know. So, but yeah.
I mean, you can ask Topbot regarding BMI, and there is that link on the website that specifies regarding the BMIs as well. So, and if it's something that we can't do right now, we also offer, you know, certain medical, you know, like you know, the semaglutide and these sort of things. If you're a candidate for that, you can go through that through our med spa, lose the weight, come back, boom.
Yeah, the best thing to do is actually send your consultation, because if you do have to lose some weight, we will guide you through the process on how to do that, and we'll guide you with like Dr. Nasseri is saying, through our med spa with weight loss treatments that we're offering at the moment that are extremely efficient and relatively safe for patients, you know, depending on the patient who it is, but it is a really, really good weight, and many of our patients had already used it, and they are. In fact, I was reading right now one of the comments here is saying, you know, it's been working with Sonia and also through the med spa with the weight loss, and she's almost ready to book. I think she's gonna do it this fall. So that's amazing, and that's the way. You know, that's you put a goal, you have a goal in mind. The only thing these medications do is allow you and help you to achieve it. You know, and ease the process to weight loss. It actually controls your hunger, and they're extremely efficient. So you should consider
absolutely. So I mean, it doesn't hurt to send in your consultation. Yanera86, what other procedures can be combined with a mommy makeover? Places have told me you can't have a BBL at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, we do it all the time, and I think it comes down to how is it, you know, how comfortable your surgeon is about combining these procedures. I mean, we combine them all the time. There are some limitations of how much fat you can transfer and so forth, but in general, it's more than enough, and it gives you a really, really good result. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely doable.
Yeah, absolutely. Monster of Virgo. So I'm giving a shout out to them as well.
That's right. That's right.
I would like to get a tummy tuck done. What is the price? And I'm guessing the price.
Yeah. So if you send us a free consultation, we'll let you know. We'll send you a quote right away about how it is. Right now, there's so many factors that affect the price of a tummy tuck. What type of tummy tuck that you need, you know? Is it just tummy tuck, or is maybe like a circumferential lift, or you know, are you a massive weight loss patient or you're not? So you know, we can give you a range, but it's not helpful. You know, what is the range? Maybe like maybe with the promo you can get it for like 6,000 to like 20,000. So I don't know. It's not a very helpful range. But what is helpful, if you submit your free consultation with nice photos, we will tell you. And there's a reason why they can't submit nice photos, right? But they have to submit good pictures.
Yes.
So let's see if we get banned again from TikTok. We might, but
I mean, if we're not banned yet after that Zozo fit, I think we're good, right?
That is true. They forgive our Zozo feed. Let's see if I can put this here. I'm gonna try not to. Yeah, maybe that. What's it down? Let's see. Here you go. So hopefully they don't ban. There's cover stuff. So we create simulations for you guys. We will create maybe here. I'm sorry. We'll do the TikTok this because they will they'll ban us.
Just watch me.
Just,
You're right
just
for now.
watch Dr. Necessary if you're in TikTok. If you want to actually see these, then let's do it in Instagram. Instagram did not ban us, but so we can create these simulations, and you can see here the simulations. And like in this one, the patient sent us good picture before. We create the simulation during, and then there's.
I'm trying to not show maybe just the right.
Yeah, so you see the simulation, exactly, that's a good one.
Yeah.
So here, let's show like that. So you see the previous picture, and then the simulation, and then the far, what is it, far left on your side, I think, is the actual patient, the day after surgery. So it looks very close to the simulation, so those are one of the things that I think if you send us good pictures, we can give you, same thing here. We send the picture, and then we'll send you a simulation. We create a simulation for you. That's one of the main reasons why you should send. We did not get banned this time.
Yeah.
TikTok is so, so sensitive. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
There you go. No. He put it really low because it has that little thing in the back. Let's see. So so it is so it's great if you send us good pictures, because the pictures will allow us to actually create good simulations for you. And the simulations are great because what the simulations do is improves our communication, so we can be in an agreement. Okay.
Laura can't see very well. Sorry about that. You can check the simulation. Last time we did this, we got banned from TikTok. So it's on the Instagram. Should be some of the simulations if you want.
Yeah, and we in Instagram we're gonna put the Instagram lives. We publish them. So if you're gonna go back to the simulations, you can always go back to the Instagram lives and see what we do. Thank you, Dr. P, for my tummy tuck. I'm so excited. That's awesome. Well, if you guys can show us, let's see again. I guess the TikTok didn't like that again.
So we did get banned.
Until when?
Until next week.
Okay, well.
All right, TikTok.
Yeah. TikTok doesn't allow you to show simulations. Or maybe it was that video.
Maybe it was that just 5 seconds of me sitting on a chair.
Maybe it was the Zozo Fit video.
It was for sure Dr. Palladino and the Zozo Fit.
Yeah.
Body exposure.
I would have banned me too. Had BBL a little over a year ago with Dr. Palladino. Awesome job. Ready for round 2. Awesome. We are ready for round 2. So that was part of the question of how many times you can do that. Well, maybe 2 times for sure. That's 3 times is kind of the limit. Yeah, and then I don't think 4 times might be unsafe.
I mean, if you still have fat after 4 rounds of lipo, we need to talk.
Yeah, that's right. You probably didn't have it with us. What if you have a scar tissue? How long does tissue have to wait to get lipo 360? Good question. We recommend to space out your procedures about a year. That's so your scar tissue is soft again. So yeah, we agree.
Yeah, I'm usually a year. It's just you're gonna get the best results. It's the safest for you as well. As I said, a month here, a month there.
Yeah,
that's okay. But around a year. Around
a year is good. No sooner than 6 months. How long do you gotta wear the faja, the face strap for chin lipo? I recommend to wear it for 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's the first week 24/7 pretty
That's
much,
right.
And then the second week, like just
much as you can.
Yeah, maybe just at night or something.
I agree.
So.
Yes, sir. And you can ask TopBot. TopBot, for some reason, it didn't want to send my message right now. So, but it's because I'm doing it through the computer.
Can
actually.
We pin the number on them for them?
Yeah,
maybe?
we can pin the number. Let's see. Do you recommend sending updating photos for your consultation? It's about 7 months before surgery. Yeah, absolutely. Especially if you lose a lot of weight, I think it would be great to send updated photos closer to the surgery date, or if you're having, obviously a consultation. If anything's had drastically changed, meaning you lost more than 20 pounds, whatever you think it could have drastic change from the pictures that you submitted, you should send it. And also remember that all of you guys can send wish pics too. So especially if we're gonna have a consultation, we want to address your wish pics to have a more clear understanding of what's your goal and what we can do. So that is a great.
And because it goes into our system, and right before either going to the OR or in the OR, we have it all up, and we can actually see your wish pic right there with us. So any detail you want to share with us, that's great.
All right. So is it true with the tummy tuck, it lifts your butt? It makes your hips and perhaps your body a bit, especially if you're doing 360 lipo, a little bit more defined, because it removes a lot of the fat from around the area, meaning like around your waistline. So it makes your hips and your booty stand out a little bit more. That's the only thing that I can think, but it's not going to necessarily lift it, because you're not doing anything to the butt to lift it. So
unless you're doing a circumferential.
Right, in which case includes the buttock lift. Right.
So then it does.
Yeah, that's right.
Michelle is appreciating the amazing job you did for her.
Awesome.
Video.
Well, show us. Why don't you show us? Debbie,
trying to wave at everybody here.
My man scheduled with you in July and my cousin in October. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Debbie. Yes, we want to see the family members. Is Eligio here? Eligio, ¿cómo estás? Se fue. No quiso hablar más con nosotros, Eligio. A ver, ¿cómo están todos aquí? Bueno, we decided to go and do the live today because we didn't do it yesterday. We couldn't do it. So we were gonna do something, right? What did you say?
I think they disconnected. No.
Okay, very good. Let's see more questions in here.
We have some more here too.
I keep trying the top bot. Submitted photos, put a deposit, but didn't get a simulation. How do you get a simulation? So if you want a simulation, just ask your coordinator. Coordinator will put your simulation to work. Yay, and more.
Any other questions, feel free to ask. Consoles come online. We are getting some on Top Aesthetic.
Doctor will ease all your fears. Their whole team is amazing. Yeah, this is from what they were asking. Thank you so much, Miss Cooper Williams.
Candy Coded asks, what if you got Lipo 360 and you look kind of the same, she asks. I mean,
yeah, we need to see your case.
Right. To see exactly what you're talking about, what areas.
If you did it here, it's unlikely. We have to just evaluate your case and see the before and afters. That's why before and afters are so important. And I always say that the patients very quickly forget how they look before, and they also become experts at asymmetries. So it's amazing how now they see these little tiny details and things like, sometimes one hip is a little bit hollower than the other one, and it was way worse before, right? But now they can still see that, and a lot of times it's because their hips is rotated because they have a little bit of scoliosis, and it's amazing. I see this every day, and I try to make the patients note that before surgery, because I know after surgery that we're gonna come or become so fixed with that, But then when you see the before and after, it's definitely like a shocking difference. So happy to discuss your case. I'm not sure if it was here, hopefully not. But send us a free consultation again. And if you're a patient of ours, then just do the follow-ups.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, we want you to be happy. So if there's anything we can do to make that better, let us know. We'll try
Absolutely.
our Somebody asked if all your tests came back normal, but your BMI is off a little, can you still have surgery? Define off a little would be my first question.
Right.
But if it's really like something minuscule, like, point something here and there and everything else looks great, you've been trying, yeah, I mean, it should be okay. But, we do want to have these limits so that at the end of the day, it doesn't just keep creeping up and up and up. We're doing it for your safety.
We
are
have,
you okay?
okay. We have our amazing online store. Here, let's see. Well, you can get the amazing mug that chokes you.
Yeah, that wasn't the
makes
best
you- makes you choke.
advertisement for that.
Online store right here. And then here it is. I love that thing. That's my cup, my choking cup.
Yeah. Dinero Barbiana asked if someone weighing 114 pounds can get a BBL. So you're wondering if, we can do a skinny BBL here or whatnot. Send us your, consultation form and pictures, your height, and a lot of times we'll be able to grab, you'd be surprised
Yeah.
at how much fat we can get. And you actually end up having fantastic results because you get a really nice contour, being you don't have that much fat. So absolutely send us your photo if we think we can, do a BBL. Absolutely.
Where do the patients get their wish pics from? That's an awesome question. I think obviously from whatever other pages, if you wanna do the wish pics from patients in our Instagram account, obviously they're gonna be a little bit more truthful because it's work that we have done. Also, when you're picking your wish pics, make sure you pick something similar to you. If it's somebody that looks like super skinny with a, never had surgery, never had babies, and you are, a little bit overweight or obese, and you had babies, and that's non-realistic. So try to pick something that in your mind is realistic when you're picking your wish pics. But do it from, anywhere. Plastic, usually Instagram, other places, plastic surgery sites, anything that you like. It's very helpful, for example, in breast. So, because a lot of patients say, okay, I want to look natural. I guess everybody wants to look natural, except that natural is not the same natural
Right.
for everyone.
Right.
So if you tell me, I want to look like natural like her, then great. Now I understand what's your natural. So I can tell you, once we do the measurements, we can tell you.
Yeah, and also the type. I mean, some patients want an athletic look where they just want a little bit of pop, in their buttocks. That's great. Some people want a wider hip. Some people want volume, just volume everywhere. So if you let us know exactly, we'll tailor it to you depending your skin elasticity, how much fat we can put in, and so forth.
Yeah, I think the wish pics are amazing in terms of communication with us, and you can upload it. We told you that you upload the wish pics to with your consultation. Send your photos, send good photos so we can do simulations, and send wish pics too. Because when we get to talk, then we have your wish pics, and we can tell you, wait, that's reasonable. That I don't think it's gonna work. It depends. So it improves a lot of the communication when you do that.
Hope asked about Lipo360. What does it consist of? I mean, just like the name implies, your abdomen, flanks, lower back, upper back. I mean, we try to kind of 360 go around and target those areas. It doesn't include like arms or thighs or things like that, but your core area.
It includes also your bra line, includes your waistline, and your tummy. Obviously, you're kind of all around your trunk. So that's why they call it 360. And we have now, if you missed the video of the Salsa feed of me trying that amazing suit, but you can have your down to millimeter detail of the change that you had after the procedure. You just had to go to salsafit.com, buy the suit, try it on, take some pictures, come do surgery with us, then try it on again, take some more pictures. We'll show you the difference in the contour, and if you do that consistently for a year, we'll give you the money back for your suit. So that is how we
Yeah, I mean,
ended up
it's
doing
pretty much free if you just promise to take those pictures and show your after results, which I think just for your own, information, I think it's super, super cool.
Hope is saying, if I had a tummy tuck, would I be a candidate? I think is that for like 360 lipo?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, I love doing lipo after tummy tucks. I think it allows you to really define better the tummy tuck, give you a lot of more sculptural look, maybe more definition for the abdominal muscles. It really is, it's like a cherry on top of the tummy tuck if you do more lipo after tummy tucks.
And since you've had a tummy tuck, we can always revise that scar and make it look super nice, because your tummy isn't under tension anymore and it's not going to form that, scar. So that's something you can add on. Just takes a couple minutes more of the surgery and can be done easily at the time of lipo as well.
I have surgery next week on the 20th.
Do you have time
And
to
I
buy the
have time
suit?
to buy the suit. Yes, please do, Jessica. Buy the suit. I think it's gonna be amazing to start seeing the patients with their pictures. You can actually send us the pictures before surgery too, so we put them in your file. Buy the suit. Take the picture. It's super easy. Send us the photos. You can even do like a screenshot recording. A little video, because the app I would love to show you, but my phone is doing the live now, so can't. But it's really impressive when they do the measurements, and then I think it's going to be more impressive when you do the before and afters. So we can do the before and afters of your recordings, and you can take multiple. So the way the follow up works with us is we will send you a follow up at 2 weeks, at 6 weeks, at 3 months, at 6 months, and a year. So with those 5 follow ups, we expect for you to send us both photos of your body, and also if you bought the suit, photos of the suit, of the measurements that you have with the suit. So that'll be awesome for us to compare and to have some objective information about your body change. So then you will have more tools to complain, or we will have more tools to kind of address the issue. Say, hey, yeah, your hips grew like, I don't know, 1 inch, 2 inches. I have no idea, because we've never done it yet. So maybe Jessica can be the first one.
Hopefully.
Yeah, but it'll be, with numbers, you can't.
Yeah, everybody's different. So, but even if it's just for that stand to keep sending photos, I think it's
it's worth the money just for the stand to take the pictures. I think it's amazing.
Because we also, what we do post-op that is kind of unique, in your post-op appointments, we actually give you a side-by-side of your before and after. So you can actually see your changes right there, side-by-side. And it's really dependent on your pre-op photos and post-op photos, but having this little stand can make that even easier as well. So it helps out.
No, absolutely. I think it's great because also the way it prompts you to take the photos for the suit, you can do exactly the same to take the photos without the suit for us for before and after surgery, and it's great. If you take the pictures like that, it will be awesome. Well, we're getting here to the hour. Everybody's really enjoying their beautiful rides in the new van that we have. It's extremely comfortable, and I think it's more like another part of the luxury process that we have established here. And it's safe, more than anything.
Yeah, the van. I was just at the med spa earlier this afternoon. Amazing stuff there. So
you will get to see the med spa the day before your surgery, because that's where we do the pre-ops now, and it's amazing. So if you were considering doing something else, maybe even a hydrofacial, or you're here enjoying Florida, maybe a little bit of pampering will be great. So make sure you notify them so they can book you for that. The day that you come to do your pre-op, then you can have IV fluids, IV hydration, the IV package. You can also have a hydrofacial. You can have even Botox fillers or anything like that. There's many services that we offer at the med spa that you will be a candidate for if you're here. So absolutely.
Yeah, and an amazing staff there too. So you definitely want to go and check it out.
Awesome. You guys were a little shy today. You didn't want to share
I know.
your results with us.
Well,
But it was great. We will do this again, next week. Obviously, we're gonna try to go back to do it on Tuesday, like we always do.
TikTok, I'm sorry, you'll be excluded on that day.
TikTok is misbehaving. They're so sensitive, for certain things. Sometimes I see other things that they shouldn't be posting on.
It was the Zozo fit.
Yeah,
for
maybe
sure.
it was the Zozo Fit.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you guys haven't seen the Zozo Fit video, I encourage you to watch it. It's posted on Instagram. I'm getting an Oscar for that.
Yeah.
Kind of.
And we should track your progress too. Now that
But I need to have lipo first.
Lipo 360.
Dr. Nasseri is gonna do lipo on me.
with some etching.
And we're gonna see exactly some abs, and then we're gonna do the Zozo Fit again. Yeah, no, but I'll maybe start, who knows, like a more consistent exercise routine, let's say, and maybe I'll do the Zozo Fit again. If I do it now, I think it'll be a little bit of regression instead of progression.
You think so?
So I'm probably.
No.
But well, it's about the same. I had no surgery. I didn't do any exercise. So let's try to do something for. But definitely try to do the suit, because I think it's gonna be very amazing.
Yeah, definitely. And if you just send us your pictures, it's something we're giving away. So, just a few times following up with us, I think it's not only amazing for you, but I think for us it'll be great to see your results as well.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it will be amazing to show the progression. We have no idea how many, like to the millimeter. We have kind of a general idea, but not, we know also, for example, how many sizes of clothing people goes down to, in this, and because that's what they tell us. But it's much better to have an objective actually reading, from this suit, and I think it will be amazing. It's a great addition.
Even not just abdomen BBL. Even for
anything.
upper body breast procedures, just
That's
to see how many, when you're measuring your bust or whatever, it'll be great to see. Okay, yeah.
If you guys do it consistently, we're gonna have enough data to be able to provide better consistency when we are talking about results. Let's say if you are, this height and your circumference around your breast is X, and then we put an implant that is, let's say 350 cc's, then your circumference went up to X, then next time we can, have that information to provide other patients and say, hey, this lady went from this to this using this, and now we can show him even results, and now you can have the objective data to prove that.
Yeah,
so that's going to be cool. We're happy. We also appreciate you guys logging in. I know there was a comment there that appreciated us answering all these questions. For us, it's a pleasure to be here. We want our patients to get to surgery in the with the most information, so they have no doubts, and then also they are a little bit more at ease, because we know it's very, very stressful. We try to make it the least stressful as possible.
And we're available if you want to speak with us at any time. The coordinators are literally behind this wall. They'll come grab us, and we'd be happy to talk to you and answer any questions you have. It's not a problem.
Yeah, I think that is, I agree with you in ease the patients.
I enjoy talking to patients, making them feel better, you as well.
Absolutely.
And if we have a couple minutes free during the day, absolutely.
Yeah, we'll definitely do it. We'll definitely call you. So don't stress out too much. Get as much information. Talk to our top bot and to check, make sure it's working. It's not working from my computer, but it's working from the phones. So if you actually text the phone, we're gonna be posting it soon. We've been beta testing it. That's why we haven't been that, but we're putting a video so you can actually text and answer all the questions that we have not answered so far. So. Are we good? Check out the video of a Zozo Fit. Get your suits. Come to surgery, and then we will see you soon.